Welcome back, Patriots, to another episode of On the Streets. We got some good people here. First lady up is a pediatric nurse, and she comes by periodically, and I just love what she does because she knows her history, and she's just salt of the earth. And that's what we have here. The next guy, the guy that follows her, is a welder from North Carolina. And these are the people that I feel just are just the solid rock core. I think it's the people that Trump love also. I mean, the hardworking people, the people that have made it on their own and provide and just keep on keeping on and understand what this country was built on, and that it gives you the opportunity to go ahead and make a good life for yourself. But one of the things that the nurse says in this is just tears at the entire fabric of it. Just tears at the fabric of this country, and what our social programs have done to that. They name their children Paycheck. Yeah, this is a good one. So, this is what I do out here. It's you, the people that are the stars. And if you like what I'm doing, well, then please help me do it. You can do that in a lot of different ways. Of course, the simplest way is to subscribe and to like and to share these videos. And if you can, of course, contribute. Go to my site and hit the shop button and get some of my designs on apparel and whatnot. Help me spread the message. Or go to my PayPal account and put something in the kitty, or become a patron. All of this helps tremendously, and I want to thank you that do contribute very much. It does help. My equipment needs replacing and things need to be done, and I would like to expand this and do other things to help get the message out there. So it is a spiritual battle we're fighting in a material plane. So if you can't do anything else for me, please pray for me out there. Your prayers are needed and they are appreciated. So I want to thank you. God bless you. And I want to get you on the streets. Here we go.
All the takeovers, okay? The first thing they did was come in and take down the monuments. So what are we putting ourselves in?
History repeats itself.
Oh, I know.
Over and over again.
And they're not teaching history in the school year. If they knew, then they wouldn't have tore down General Lee, because he put his own money up for the first schools for blacks in the South. They don't know that. She is the Antichrist.
Yes, she is.
She's the Antichrist.
Yeah, the worm's
Willie's
turning.
mighty mule, before Clinton got elected. She is the Antichrist. Look at her, she's way ugly.
Yeah, I know. The colleges aren't teaching. I mean, there was even last night, there was some more news on this, how speakers will be going into colleges.
And they're trying to convert our youth into socialism.
Well, they are, but and I speak to it all the
They
time
don't
out
remember
here. How
Well, they'll know, because they're not old enough to have to deal with what Obamacare did to our health system and $4,000 deductible health insurance. That bastard. They should have to live on the same insurance they put on us.
Oh, amen to that.
They should not. If they're going to say that we have to do it, they should have to do it too.
Yeah.
So it's better. It's more profitable in this country when you get out of high school to lay back, have a couple of kids, and go on welfare than it is to go out and get a job. You pay,
Sad, huh?
yeah, it's unfortunately that's the way it is. I work in a hospital. I'm a clinical laboratory scientist in the blood bank, so I see every single one of these mothers that come through. You know, some of them name their kids Paycheck.
A little paycheck.
Yeah.
I had a young boy come by here one time, a little black boy, about 9 or so, very intelligent, asked me a lot of questions. I'm doing my best to answer. And he looks up and he goes, "Can kids get checks from the government?" I says, "Well, that's a strange question. Why are you asking that?" Because my best friend, his mama told him to act stupid in school, and he get a check from the government.
Yeah, for disability. My son is blind, okay? He worked up until the time he lost his eyesight. It was a genetic defect. Probably got from his father. Anyway, he works when he can. He gets an $800 a month check, but that boy, blind, navigates with his cell phone. He's on the West Coast right now. I don't know what he's doing. He's following the pot trail.
Okay.
If they just make it legal, you know?
Yeah.
If he smokes pot, he's okay. He just wants to sit around and laugh and eat Doritos. I mean, it's the alcohol that's the violent drug out there. But I mean, we can't have prohibition again, but they could certainly let that marijuana go. I'm not saying that you should allow people that have jobs that require, concentration and people's lives depend on should be allowed to have it in their system. But I don't think they should throw people in jail.
No. For me, I'm a libertarian on that. I think you educate the kids to what all drugs do, and when they get of age, if they still are stupid enough to want to do them,
then take them all. Fence off Utah and throw them all to the Mormons.
well, Trump's trying to send all the illegals to the sanctuary cities. I think that's a great idea.
We're not a sanctuary city, are we?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Kidding me?
Don't send them here. Well, I have to say this much. If they would make it, when we had Katrina, if it wasn't for the illegals here, the city never would have gotten built out.
Yeah.
Now, if
they ripped them off. Yeah.
Well, the government ripped them off. The illegals got ripped off.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is that if they gave them visas to come in and work these disasters, and they could take that money and bring it back home to their families, they'd be living like kings. And we get our stuff done. Our people are too lazy to go out and work.
Yeah.
Well, they're just going to have a fee for sending it back home.
What? A
Illegal
fee.
money, if they send it back home.
Yeah.
But they
Should be a
should.
tariff on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, they can. Like when I work in New York, I have to pay New York income tax and Louisiana.
All right.
But you know,
See, they made a kid take his mega hat and Trump shirt off in school. It was a Patriot Day.
how could they do that? He's our president.
That's just how leftist our schools have gotten. You can't be Patriot.
Sue them.
Yeah, we should.
Sue them. People are taking them to court.
That's going to have to be next.
People are taking
I
them
think
to
that we
court.
should take all our guys that are coming back from Iraq and put them on in the schools armed so nobody gets shot no more. You know, they never put this in the news. In Pearl River, Mississippi, a kid came in with a flak vest on and an automatic weapon, an AK-47. The vice principal went out to his car, got his 45, shot him in the shoulder, and nobody got hurt.
Oh, really? Pearl River.
Yeah, but you don't hear that on the news.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be changing. I have a sense.
I don't think for the
these are
good, though.
changing.
I think...
They are.
I think the media is going to wake up to the real news.
No, the real news is not going to ever. You take a look...
Media's going to wake up to a noose. That's what they're going to wake up
You
to.
look at the producers on all those shows. All of them are
Wake up
liberal.
where the money really is.
Yeah. You ain't going to get
Even Saturday
Zuckerberg.
Night Live is starting to.
I know.
It's starting to. Did you see the little one with the doggy?
No.
Oh, you should Google SNL Live doggy skit. They put this mind reader on the little doggy, and they were interviewing him, and the dog was a Trumpy. And he told them they went through all the stuff, and it's like the little lefties that were interviewing him, they had like these two monitors, they were like dumbfounded. And the little doggy was, and then they roasted Biden pretty good, They're starting to
I don't
see a
think.
different audience.
I don't think that we'll ever get there because.
Their audience is getting tired of all this Trump bad.
But you see, the problem is this:
Well, a lot of
that
that
the
is run
kids
by
that are
money.
in school are being taught jaded.
Sure.
Yeah.
But I
The
s-
media's got Saudi Arabia money behind it. That's why Judge Janine
And God
got
Almighty,
They got
what in
big
God's
Saudi
name
money.
were we doing? We're fighting with the Muslims, the only religion in the world that says go out and kill everybody.
Yeah.
Ever read the Koran?
Yeah.
It's the only religion in the world that says go out and kill
That's
everybody.
crazy that the lefties are like pro-Muslim.
Really, you know?
I ask him all the time.
It's crazy.
Yes,
Why
they-
the hell did we elect a Muslim president?
There were like 3 London ladies here yesterday. I'm asking, excuse me, can you explain to me why you support or condone a religion that
Says
is
kill everybody?
patriarchal, throws gays off the building, treats women like property?
Crap.
Why you
Look at this one. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Liberals are watering the Muslim
Yeah.
tree and it's got a noose tied around it.
Yeah.
So when it grows,
That's
they just get
beautiful.
hung.
Yeah,
That's what they do.
I know.
Somehow it's like they hate Christians, but they kind of like
Why would
buddy up
any
to
look
Muslims.
at Christians? The problem with Christianity is that it went off into its own little factions instead of staying united. You go to one Baptist church, you know. First of all, what did King James have anything to do with rewriting the Bible? I mean, you know,
Well, that was the first Bible written underneath it.
no. You know why? 8 books are missing out of that Old Testament. The books of wisdom, the ones that tell you can't beat your wife, you can't beat your kids, you can't get divorced. Well, that's all that's gone in the King James Version.
So where do you look for those?
What? In the Old Testament.
Those 8 books. Where do you find them?
You find them in the Catholic Bible
Oh, the Catholic Bible.
and the Jewish Bible.
One written by the Antichrist system.
Nah. No, you can find it in the Jewish Bible too. Their books. We use the same book. We use the same Old Testament as the Jews use. Jesus was a Jew. But people don't like Catholics either. They bash us. We don't. I mean, you know, there are gays in every single. There are people that are gay in every single religion. It's just that these guys should have been.
They get, I think, well,
It
if
was
you
an
go
all-
back and you look at the Vatican, I mean, they were having orgies in the Vatican at one
They're
time.
just an extension of pagan Rome.
Right. As a matter of fact, they busted an orgy there, what was it, about 5 years ago? Not even that, 3 years ago they had an
Of
orgy.
priests?
Yeah, there was the third in line under the Pope was busted having an orgy
Oh, yeah, I
in
remember that.
the Vatican.
Well, think of what they used to do in Rome.
Well, that's what I'm saying, but this is modern day.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's out. I mean, they busted this. They walked in. The police came in on the priest having an orgy with children in the Vatican. This was about 2 or 3 years ago.
You ever see the South Park skit they did on?
Oh, I don't watch that. That's too disgusting for me.
No, it's not. I don't watch TV anymore.
They bombed it on that.
I watch happy
Okay,
shows.
y'all have a good day.
You too.
All right.
I watch happy shows. I can't. I don't even watch the news. It's all lies. I'll tell the truth.
Oh well, yeah. Well, the independent news channels like
A little bit.
Infowars and then the Laura Logans and the people that have left the mainstream media and doing it on their own now.
Yeah, but
That's all I got to say.
I think he's going to get in again.
Oh yeah. As long as the economy stays up, he's a shoo-in.
Oh yeah.
He's a
The
shoo-in.
economy's up if you want to work.
Yeah, you got it, darling. Always good to see you.
Listen, I'm 62. I work 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. I'm a clinical laboratory scientist. I probably can't stop working until I can't stand up anymore.
Maybe I ask you, because I saw this, it was in the news a few days ago, that there's a fungus that's going around right now in the hospitals that can't kill. It came from the agricultural industry.
Yeah, it's not in the hospitals.
Where is it?
It's in the community.
Yeah.
It's in the community. There is we have an AFB room where I work, which is a fungal room that they grow fungus. And a lot of this fungus came from, in this area, it came from when Katrina came through, or when flooding comes through. This fungus, it's a black mold type fungus, and it grows, it gets in your lungs.
Yeah.
There's another fungus that is a necrotizing fasciitis fungus that kills everything except for the muscle and the bone. It kills the whole flesh. But it's not in the hospitals. It's not from the
Well,
hospitals.
this one they said it's in New York, Chicago, L.A. right now, and it's.
If the people that have the disease are in the hospital and they don't clean up after them, that
Well, this is like they say got a 44 to 88% kill ratio, but they can't kill it. The only thing that's killing it is UV sunlight.
outside. That's what kills fungus.
Well, stay safe, God bless.
I will. I'm a blood. I'm doing. I'm cross-matching blood for babies and mothers right now. I hate that.
Oh, God, who doesn't? You like to leave anything in the bulletproof vest fund? Yeah, she's going to jail. Here's a get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton. Good for any crime in the world.
Not if you're conservative, though.
No, you just identify yourself as Hillary. You'll get right out.
Oh, yeah. We were coming down on a bus, and our tour guide, we were coming through Washington State. Tour guide was saying, "Does anybody know what the state vegetable of Washington is?" And I called her Democrats.
Ding!
We won't be talking about that on this tour.
I'll tell you something else that's scary. 90% of these people you'll see are voters too. That's scary. That's scary.
Especially when you've been on Bourbon Street last night.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Damn, I tell you, it's awful, ain't it, man? Of Cortez. I like that name. Tippy Top.
I love her. I want her
The
to stay
best
around.
thing that ever
She's
happened to
right. I bet you can think that Trump is like funding her or hired her. She's like the best recruiting for us that ever existed.
Yeah. Well, what's the other one from Minnesota?
And that other Rashad.
I ordered a bunch of hats before I came down here. I'm from North Carolina.
Yeah.
And they didn't come in the mail, but that's all right.
Yeah.
But I can't understand why these people hate. I was talking to a group.
Because they're idiots.
I was talking to a group of young black guys the other day. Up in the house. I wouldn't mess with them down here. I had my hat on, my Republican hat, and they said, "Really?" I said, "Yes, sir." They said, "Wow, why you wear that?" I said, "Well, I believe in it. I believe in the party." They said, "Well, we're Democrats." I said, "And?" I said, "Can we talk without getting mad?" Yeah, so we sat down and talked. So let me ask you a simple question, my friend. I said, who put your people in slavery? That's all I hear from you. Who put your people in slavery? The Democrats. I said, who freed your people? Abraham Lincoln. That's right. Who killed Abraham Lincoln? Democrat. And ever since then, you've been under the damn thumb of the Democratic Party. Have you ever thought about stepping out? Because you talking about Republicans that got this and it's all for rich people. Have you ever stopped and thought, hey, maybe something's going on right here that I need to get into? It's called work. I've done the same thing for 42 years. I've been a welder, heavy construction welder for 42 years. Never been out of work. Never.
Yeah.
Never drawed unemployment. That's by the grace of God.
Amen.
But I'm telling you, these people are sick. Tell you another one that killed me. I got pretty tanked up. Real tanked up the first day I was here, and I've been here for a week, and I got until Tuesday. I stepped out of this bar, and I had my Republican hat on. And these two young people, I caught their eye when they was walking up the street. They lit in on me, son. I'm telling you what, they were schooled, they were trained. I took tail and run. I ain't gonna lie to you, because I thought, well, I'm not in my environment, and somebody's getting ready to get their feelings hurt. They were Bernie Sanders people. They looked at me and said,
They're the worst.
They said, really?
They're the worst.
I said, really, what? That hat you got on. I said, I am? What about my hat? You stand for that? I said, yeah. And they lit in on me about, man, how these people down here ain't got this, and they're white too.
Oh, yeah.
I said, you're privileged. I said, what do you mean I'm privileged? Because you're white. I said, no, I was white because God made me that way. I'm privileged for what I've done my life. You know what, sister? You're 22, you're 23. My children are older than you. You ain't done shit in your life. I said, when you get 60 years old as I am, and I've worked my whole entire life to get what I've got and provide for my family, you think that I'm going to give this up just because y'all say so? You got a fight on your hands, sister. You gotta
Amen.
fight.
Well, here's a get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton.
Hey, I'm telling you what, man, that woman's a crook. Just like her husband was.
Oh no, she's worse than her.
Oh, yeah. But look at that. That's my man.
She was. I just read this morning. She's on there on their tour now. Up on the stage, right? Protester stands up in the front row, right? And goes, "Hey, Bill, why don't you talk about Orgy Island and Epstein and lighten this thing up a bit? Because this is boring as hell."
Really? I'm telling you, man, these people are retarded, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're white, you're privileged. Don't forget that. Don't forget that.
Oh, I've heard it. I had one woman look at me. And she was, "I'm a lawyer. You're a white male. You don't know anything."
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
I got that on video.
Okay. My wife's cousins, they've lived here their entire life, and they're very successful people. They were school teachers and then principals of the parishes in Jefferson Parish. And they're very successful. They never had children. They invested their monies, and they did well for themselves.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they've got a condo here in the French Quarter, and they've got properties they rent around here. And I said to them this morning, I said, this Cortez woman, I said, they want you and Elaine to give everything that y'all have always made away.
No more hamburgers.
Yeah, cow farts, man. Hey, they was on cow farts years ago where I'm from, North Carolina. Stupid is and stupid does. Can I have one more get out of jail?
Oh, absolutely.
I give my wife one of these.
Seen Bigfoot?
Huh?
Saw Bigfoot?
Oh, yeah, Bigfoot's in Davie County, where I'm from, North Carolina. Hey, my buddy, he has a successful heat and air business. Well, he takes chainsaws and takes old logs and he cuts eagles and all kinds of stuff. Well, he made Bigfoot what's on my back. He made Bigfoot, took his little red reflectors and put in his eyes. Well, he set it on the side of the road of his property. When you come down the road, I mean, you see them eyes. I got a buddy that lives in Germany. He called me and says, hey, I seen that on TV, man. It's nationwide.
I believe it.
I'm telling you. Well, thank you, sir, for what you're doing.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, I'm standing with this cause. America is always great, but we can make it better.
Right.
We got to pull it out of the ditch.
So check out my website.
I'll do
Go
it.
to my store. Support me.
I will. Thank you, brother. God bless you.
Yes.
So what's the state plant of Washington again? That was good. Again, if you like it, you like it. If you care, you share it. If you can, you can contribute. So, thank you all again for coming by. God bless you. And I'll be seeing you soon because I got a lot of videos coming up. God bless you.